Hello and welcome to another video. We're back in our FT1500 and I believe we're at Nuremberg this week.
No, we're at the Nurburgring. Nuremberg was something completely different.
Okay, I stand corrected. Anyway, race about to get underway and let's see what we've got in store. Okay, so we're on board with the Lotus on chase cam.
Yep, that's Matty. He's down to fourth already, and Tepik started in fourth, and that was an appalling start. And he's gone deep into the first corner. And yeah, but they've all made it through, have they? Oh no, Tepik just gets tapped from the back there and has gone off.
There seemed a lot of chaos there, to be fair. There was somebody else out to the left.
Yeah.
Somebody's lit their tyres up.
Yep.
Let's go back now. We're on board with Tepik, I believe now.
Yeah, it's a decent start though. And sees a gap down the middle, brakes a little bit too late and goes in deep, but starts to recover it. No harm done there, and then yeah, just gets tapped from the back by the Lotus. And round he goes, and he's down to last. He's going to be down to last, I think.
I think that's really a racing incident there. I don't really
there's no harm. But I mean, first corner on here is always atrocious because it's basically a hairpin after a long straight.
So, is this going to be a repeat of Interlagos? I see we've got Robbie there scampering off in first place yet again.
Robbie's scampering off into the lead. I'm actually hoping, well, I think that Tepik's actually hoping that it's going to be a repeat of Monza when he was stuck down to last and managed to come through and win. But this isn't a favourite track of his, so I don't think he's going to make as good progress this time around.
No, we've got Anton there in fourth, so we've got Robbie first, Matty second, Jag in third, and Anton in fourth there. Yep. Right on the back. What tyres are we on here? So Anton's on racing softs.
Yeah,
don't know what the others were on, I didn't see.
No, but we've got Robbie Blue is once again out in the lead, and he's really got a handle on these cars now because he is storming off into the distance.
Anton, they're really backed off going up there. Oh, somebody's gone wide there.
Jag's
right
gone wide
the
there. That's early days. It's the first lap, so that could just be cold tyres.
It is contact there, but
no real harm done. I mean, Anton was pushed a little bit wide into the gravel, but he hasn't spun around and he's recovered, and he's lining up Jag for a go into the chicane.
Jag seems very slow on this first lap. I know we're first lap. Is there a reason for that?
It could be cold tyres. I'm looking at the weather conditions as well, and it's all overcast, so that will have lowered the track temperature, which might make it like Jag's skating on ice.
Again, completely wide, and Anton's through.
Yeah, it's an easy move for Anton. Just wait for the car in front to slide wide. But yeah, it's early days. We're only on lap 2. There's 25 laps to go, and it's anybody's.
So Robbie started again on mediums, which is what he did at Interlagos.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't make the same mistake as Interlagos last time.
Anton's on softs. He's obviously made a mistake because Jag's just got back past.
Yeah, that's a good move from Jag there. But
so both these two are on soft, I believe.
Yeah, it's get the softs out of the way first of all. It's it's an okay tactic. I mean, sometimes you'd want to leave the softs on for when you've got a lighter fuel load, but if it's a mandatory tyre, you can do some good work by getting them out of the way soon.
And I mean, we could just about see the Lotus up ahead. We've got the McLaren in front here, but in front of that we can just see Robbie and Matty.
Yeah, Matty's having a good run.
There, yeah, in second place.
As we come down to the Dunlop hairpin, I mean, Anton goes, that's okay. I thought it was going to go a little bit deep there, but no, it goes off into the gravel a little bit. But
you see his left-hand tyres have gone all dirty there with the colour.
Yeah,
they should go there. Then now they've gone back black. So it really highlights on these cars how much dirt and grip you get on your tyres.
Yeah, if you get any dirt on the tyres, and it does affect the grip, of course, and you've got a lot less, and it's much easier to slide wide when you get dirty tyres.
And does that catch you out as a driver?
Anton's gone wide again. He is wringing the neck of that Ferrari, trying to catch up with Jag.
Does that really put you off as a driver? Once you've got your dirty tyres, is it really, you don't really know...
Oh, as Anton makes a mistake going into the shame. He's not having a very good opening couple of laps, is Anton.
And if you look at his rear tyres, we're only on lap 2. Is that due to the spinning, how badly worn they are?
That could well be. I'd have to see what it's like on someone else's in-car view, but certainly those spins are not going to have helped.
Where are we on now? Victor Meldrew there in 5th, solid 5th. He's on the soft tyre also. Yeah,
Lotus are having a good run with 2nd and 5th at the moment. And who else we got in there? We got Honest John in 6th for McLaren. Tepik down in 7th. Oh, he's just gone past. Did I see him just go past Honest John?
Oh, there's a bit of smoke there.
Yeah, I think that was a late lunge, that one.
Right, hang on, we're going to take that back because I think this is Honest John. We're on board with Honest John here.
No, we're on board with Tepik. No, now it's just changed to Honest John.
I think so there's Tepik, but I think Honest
John got tapped,
and he gets reset back to the Good grid start.
That's a bad move. I think.
Let's have a look again. Let's see what we can see. So this is Dave Speed. So I think Dave Speed misses his braking point.
Yeah, just go straight into the back of Honest John. Honest John's a complete passenger in that.
And he's gone so far off, it resets him. How unfair is that?
He's so unfortunate with that, but at least Dave Speed gets a penalty for that manoeuvre, which, to be perfectly honest, is justified for that.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have done it on purpose,
no,
but he's missed his braking point.
Yeah, and he's caused someone to be reset, so the game has basically said, no, Dave Speed's at fault, here's a penalty.
So can he just slow down and burn this penalty off?
No, he can't. There's a penalty zone which he has to go through at a reduced speed.
Right, and do we know where that is on this track?
I don't know where it is on this track. I think it's coming up to near the end of the lap.
And Honest John down in 9th now.
Yeah, that's not helped. A reset is not a good thing. It can affect anybody. Those who riding on board there? Oh, I missed that.
We're back with Dave Speed again at the minute.
Yeah, but he's not approached the penalty zone yet. He's got a long way to go before he burns that off, I think. And Dave Speed is going to leave him into the clutches of...
Something must have happened up front because we've got a position change. We've still got Robbie in the lead, but we've got Jag in second place now. So something obviously happened to Matty, who was in third.
He's in third now, but he was in second, wasn't
Correct,
he?
yes. Here's the penalty zone, but obviously we're not on board with it.
No.
So we're on board with Tepic. We're obviously cycling through a few cars. It's worth noting we did have a bit of a problem with replay at this race, so it might not be one of the better ones.
I think the whole race is not one of the better ones. I mean, it's not a track that I know that Tepic doesn't enjoy this track one bit. I know that Jag is a lot better at this track, so hopefully he can salvage something from the cloud.
Yeah, you've got Tepic there was on mediums, Anton's on soft still, Matty's on softs. Okay, so we're confirming this now. Looks like Jag's caught up to Robbie though. There looks like there's some battles going on now. So
has Robbie made a mistake, or has Jag just been able to catch up with him?
Made a mistake. You've got these three that are very close here.
Well, and yeah, Matty nearly running into the back of Jag there, but took avoiding action at the last minute.
Done well to avoid that.
Yeah, that was a good move by Matty to avoid that.
So Robbie's on mediums and Jaggy's on softs. So Jaggy's on the faster tyre, although it will be wearing now. We're on lap 4.
As is Matty, who runs a little bit deep there into the hairpin, but no real harm done. The tyres aren't wearing too bad. We're on lap 4 now, and they're not even half warm on the rears yet. I mean, normally they'd start be crying enough after about lap 5, so I think you can get probably about 7-8 laps out of these softs, possibly even 9.
So now with Jag half worn tyres, obviously he's on the faster tyre, but because they're half worn, it's going to be comparable, isn't it, to the mediums?
Yes, it is. I mean, the mediums having less wear on them is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be neck and neck with those tyres now, because the softs, although they're the faster tyre, if they're worn down, then you've got less grip anyway. So grip levels are probably more or less identical at this point. I see it's brightening up a bit now though, but there's still some dark clouds in the...
Yeah, the straight looks a lot sunnier now. And Jag there in the slipstream of Ferrari there.
Is he going to make a move into the... No, he's not. Into turn 1, I was going to say, but no, he didn't make a move into turn 1. He decided to err on the side of caution and not risk a dive bomb and punting the pair of them off.
I think also the problem is the tyres. He's got to be very careful putting that power down.
Yeah, I seem to remember into Lagos he had worn tyres at one point and
then
just managed to spun right off.
Yes, that was the same race. I think Anton spun twice, I think.
Yeah, that's the problem you get with the tyre wear in this game. It's when you're driving the car in this, it's great the first couple of laps. You can actually feel the grip, especially if you're using a steering wheel. And then you can feel it. You're going into the corners further and further into the game, and the confidence isn't there as you're turning into the corners and when you're braking for them. It's just sort of, there's just something there, and it replicates the grip levels quite well, I find.
Yeah, well, I can see Robbie his mediums are about half worn now, but he is slightly pulling away. Well, Jag's still there, but not as close as he was on the last lap, I wouldn't have said.
Jag's hanging on. Anton's got the fastest lap at the moment, so...
what's that, 1:44.5? Yeah, whether that will be beaten or not. We don't know what tyres was Anton on. I can't remember.
I think he was on softs, I think. To set time like that in the early stages of the race, I think he's got to be on softs.
But these two here seem to have scampered away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, but they haven't scampered away from each other.
No. No, it's...
Jag is putting up a really good battle here with Robbie.
He's closed back in again. After me saying he got left behind, he has closed back up again. There was a wiggle there. I think those tyres are getting...
The one problem which Jag has got is being on the softs is they're going to wear out a lot quicker, and he is going to have to pit before Robbie. That might work in his favour though. He might end up with an undercut if he changes to the mediums and Robbie stays out for a few laps.
Yeah, but Robbie will have to use the softs, won't he, at some point?
Yeah, that's the thing. And he may well have a lighter fuel load when he does it, so that's going to make the car a lot faster. But we'll see what happens. I mean, he got caught out in Interlagos. Let's hope he's learned from his mistake and he doesn't get caught out again. I think he's wise to that this time.
Yes, I'm sure he won't get caught out this time. I'd say Robbie has pulled away slightly now. Anton's in the pits in 5th place by the looks of it.
Getting those softs. They've only lasted 6 laps.
But he did have a couple of spins, didn't he?
Yeah, that might have knackered the tyres just a little bit more. But
we saw him going through gravel traps in them.
Yeah, but pitting on lap 6, I'd say that's a bit too early at the moment. I mean, we'd need to ride on board with Jag and see what his tyre wear is like.
Yeah, when we're talking about tyre wear, if you look at the bottom left of the HUD, you can actually see the name RM is racing mediums or whatever they are, and you've got a gauge for the 4 tyres. You can actually monitor the tyre conditions when we cycle through the drivers.
Yeah, and if your tyre goes completely red, then you've got no grip on that at all. I've heard some YouTubers saying that if the tyre's completely red, that means it's punctured. No, that's not the case. It's just simply a case of it hasn't got
something's happened because Jag is now down to 3rd, so either he had an off or he pitted and we didn't see it because the Lotus of Matty's back into 2nd.
Yeah,
Have we gone back a bit now to see what happened? Maybe
yes, Jag's had an off.
Spins.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can. So we can see maybe what's gone on here.
Yeah, just gets caught out by the... That's got to hurt, that was the combination of the tyres and getting on board the curb, I think, as well, and that just flung the car wide. And
that was at the Schumacher S's, I believe.
I'm just looking at the map. It's at the Michelin curve, I think. Yes, Michelin curve. Yeah. Oh no, Schumacher S. I stand corrected on that one.
So I reckon it's those tyres because if you look how bad they are, look how much wheel spin he's getting from it, and he's lost the position.
And spinning the wheels up to recover from that as well is going to put a lot of strain on the tyres.
And a penalty as well.
And a penalty. I mean, it's all just coming thick and fast, isn't it? I mean, it's bad luck comes in threes, doesn't it? You've got the spin, you've got the tyre wear, and now you've got the penalty on top of it.
Yeah, I think that sealed Jag's race there.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to come back from there, but we are only on lap 6. This is a 25-lap race. There is everything still to play for as Robbie's just sauntering off into the lead.
Once again.
Yeah, he's really got a handle on
I
his
presume Jag will pit then. Oh, Matty's in.
Matty's pitting, yeah, and Jag's coming in. That's a wise choice.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the tyres are not going to withstand that kind of punishment, and he might have got an extra lap out of them, but yeah.
So Tepic comes through here to go into 2nd place.
Yeah, just kicks up a little bit of dust there, I noticed. Yeah, comes through to 2nd place.
He's on the medium tyres, and they're about half worn, I'd say.
Just a little bit, about a 3rd worn, I'd say.
But he's gone past clear. He's in a solid 2nd place there.
They're not the fast tyres, though, and remember, he does still have to pit for the softs. It all depends now whether he can do 2 stops or is it going to be 3 stops on this? I don't know.
And this diffusion, Matty and Jag.
Robbie's in the pits.
Yeah, Matty and Jag both come back in the mediums. It looks like Robbie's coming out in the mediums as well.
Yes, he does.
Is he going to get out in front of Jag just about there, or he's in the 1st turn now?
Yeah, he's retained the lead.
Where's Jag?
Jag's in 2nd place.
We have skipped on a few laps, I should say.
So as Tepic now picks to get rid of those mediums, he's going to stay on the mediums. If he does, that guarantees it's a 2-stopper. Robbie's already committed to a 2-stopper because he started on the mediums and he's still.
But we saw this a few races ago where Jag decided to use hards for pretty much the whole race, and it just didn't work, and it was so slow.
Hard tyres they're durable, they'll get you through the race, but they're not quick. They are like, I think I've said it before, but they are like driving on ice, driving on ice. You have got no grip on, basically, and they're just sliding in the corners.
So it looks like a very strong race for, well, I say for Ferrari there. We had him lapping his teammate in 9th place.
Don't speed down back again in 8th place. So I think he just hasn't got a handle on these cars. They are tricky beasts to drive, as I've said before. But,
so we must say Matty doing well there. He was second for a while, but he was in a solid place.
I've heard Matty say that he really cannot stand these cars. He's in 3rd place. That's a good show. Let's hope it lasts for his sake.
Robbie coming to pits. We've got to lap 20 now, so this has got to be his last stop. Assuming he's going on the faster tyre to the end.
And he's put the softs on, put the softs on, put the softs on.
Let's hope he does. And he's only going to have 5 laps to do on it. So
that's going to be perfect.
Will he be out of nick? Because Anton's still got that 1:34.5 fastest lap. Do you think Robbie can beat him in the last 5 laps with his soft tyres and low fuel?
Quite with a low fuel load and fresh softs on there. I can't see the 1:44.5 staying for long. I believe, although I don't think we've seen it, I think that Temple has also stopped and put the softs on. I think he was secure in 4th place and had such a gap to.
So Robbie's come out now for the last stop, and he has retained the lead. I don't know how far Jack is, but he must be quite way back. I can't see anybody.
He's trying to distance there.
He's coming over the start for us.
Yeah, Jack's just going into the first corner now.
So he's about a quarter of a lap behind me.
Oh, he wouldn't go fast as that approaching the lap, but he's certainly Robbie's approaching about turn 6
and
now.
I can't believe we're on the last lap now. If you just look, Tepic there has managed to do a 1:43.4 as the fastest lap. So
that's some consolation.
Tepic pulling out the fastest lap.
Oh, Robbie's made a mistake at the chicane. I don't think it's going to hurt him too much. He's too far in the lead now. He's actually got his final corner to go around across the line, and that is it. Race done. A fine win from Robbie.
Well done to Robbie yet again. Good win there. Where's Jag? Is he going to retain
Jack's
second
only approaching
place?
the chicane now. Robbie pulled out a hell of a gap.
So he's coming, but he's quite far away from everybody else as well. So
he's safe in second.
Yeah, so that's good. And who in third?
We've got Anton in 3rd. He's always there or thereabouts as Anton, isn't he?
Yeah, always getting a podium. So Jag crosses the line over 10. There's Anton now.
So there's your top 3. Robbie Blue in 1st, Jag in 2nd, Anton in 3rd. That was a good haul of points.
With the fastest lap, mind you, look at his rear tyres there.
Yeah, right, he's really caned them. I'm wondering whether he was just sort of trying to go faster, trying to see if he could pressure Anton into a mistake. But
maybe.
We will never know now.
There you go. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it. And we'll see you next week. I don't know where we are next week. Where are we? We're at Deep Forest.
Deep Forest next week, yes. Make-believe track. So
yep, so we'll see you there. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.